welcome back to another cooking video with me. I am going to be making something a little bit different and it's something so close to heart to me just because I know I actually grew up literally seeing my parents do this step to step, and I say parents because my dad actually does contribute with this. So basically what I mean is these are tamales amarillos. So basically it's a two-step process. It's just pretty much all grown here. So what I mean by that is we actually have a leaf. So instead of having your typical tamal, which is the tamales de carne, tamales de pollo, these are actually a little bit different. I don't know exactly where they come from or the background of it, but I know in Michoacán we have them a lot. So this is something that we definitely do make. And it's pretty much, my dad, he actually plants the seeds here at the house and they grow. It takes about a month for them to grow. So these are the type of leaves that you will need for your tamales amarillos. So it does take about a month for the leaf to get this long, and I will show you guys, I'll insert a clip of how they look. And it's just pretty much you're planting the corn into the ground and you're just watering. Pretty much this is how you get these types of leaves. And then the masa, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how we make the masa, and you guys can definitely get a gist of it. And I promise you, these tamales are so good. You don't really even need meat. A lot of people do add a little bit of meat or a little bit of chile, but we definitely just eat them just with the masa, and my mouth is already watering. But yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna show you guys what ingredients you guys need. The ingredients you are gonna need. So you are gonna actually need baking powder. You're also gonna need salt. You're gonna need Norse, caldo con sabor de pollo. You are gonna need maseca. I definitely use this one. This is my favorite one that I use, and I absolutely get gluten-free. Another thing I really don't cook with, and I'm scared to cook, but it's pretty much lard. You are gonna need lard. So I mean, for those of you that are iffy about lard, you can also use vegetable oil, but I can guarantee you that lard makes it taste so much better. That's the only time I use lard, but enough of that. And then you are gonna need tomatillos, and then you're gonna need cheese, depending on what you wanna top it off with, to make your salsa. So these are pretty much all the ingredients you're gonna need. For this next step, we're actually gonna do this first because we do wanna make sure that this cools off. So for this one, you're actually gonna need to melt the lard. So in a pot, you're just gonna go ahead and put it in there and start melting it. So I'll show you guys how. Alright, so you're just gonna go ahead and grab the entire, we are gonna need the entire lard. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour it in all in there, just like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that melt. The lard, we're just gonna go ahead and get started on preparing our masa. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I prepare that. So come on over, follow me. All right guys, so first we're gonna go ahead and put in our maseca. So that's what we're gonna start off with. So we're gonna go ahead and pour it in all in here. So first we're gonna do the dry ingredients. So we're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of baking powder. So something like that. A little bit more. There you go. Also, we're gonna go ahead and add our Norse. So about, same thing, about a tablespoon of it. And then obviously we're gonna go ahead and add our salt. So for our salt, same thing, we just wanna add about a tablespoon. Remember, you don't wanna make it too salty. So something like that is perfect, all right? So that would be great. And then depending, you can also taste it. I know it sounds weird, but you can definitely taste it and then see if it needs salt or anything like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mix all of this together. Have mixed all your ingredients, your dry ingredients. Now you want to go ahead and add the lard. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add the lard. And this is the entire one. So we're just going to go ahead and mix all of it together just like that. Now that we have evenly mixed the lard in, we want to go ahead and start off with about 6 cups of water. And now same thing, mix it. Okay, so now at this point, when you see your masa getting gooey, you want to go ahead and start using your hands. So yeah, just go ahead and mix all of it together. This is still a little dry. You want to go ahead and add another 2 cups of water. So making it a total of 8 cups. This is a serious workout. So correction, so instead of putting 1 tablespoon of salt, you actually have to put a total of 3 because we are using the big we're using about 4.4 pounds. We do have to double it a little bit, so we do have to put a total of 3. So we do have to put 3 tablespoons of salt, and then we do have to add about, in water, we do have to use about 10 cups of water. So that's pretty much where we're at. Our masa does have to have like a, wow, this is heavy. It does have to have like a texture like this. Kind of like really soft, really wet, really moist. So that's pretty much how your masa is supposed to look, so it can be easy to prepare the tamales. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish masando the masa and mixing it all together. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of physical work. You have to make sure that you're doing it with your hand. And I'm a little out of breath. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue mixing all of this together. So I'm going to show you guys how my masa is looking and how technically it's supposed to look. actually gonna need one of these. Is actually you're gonna need a big pot like this, so you can go ahead and put this in here, because these type of tamales, they only cook with the steam, obviously like any other tamal, but these you actually just need the bottom part, and you just gonna lay it flat on the bottom. Like that, and then you'll go ahead and add water and put your cover up. So we're gonna go ahead and prep this first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how we make our tamales. All right, okay, so for our tamales, we're just gonna go ahead and get the leaf like this, and we're gonna go ahead and put in, make sure we crack it so it's easy to bend through. And you just want to go ahead and add a little bit, like maybe like a little ball, something like that. And then we're just gonna go ahead and lay them flat like that, and then bend them through. You just wanna go ahead and kind of make it like a little ball. And then there you go. And then you have your tamal. So pretty much this is how they're supposed to look, and you just continue doing the rest. So now that you guys saw that all the tamales are all ready and done, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting them in the pot. I did go ahead and add water, so you want to make sure that the water starts boiling, so you want to go ahead and add the lid. So now I'm gonna go ahead and uncover it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna place them. So I'm gonna remove it. See how the steam is coming out? You just want to start layering them on the bottom, so I'll show you guys. Just like that, and then you just want to go ahead and fill up the entire pot. Let them sit for about an hour, and then we'll go ahead and check on them and see how they are. So just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so the moment that we actually have been waiting for it's finally here. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the tamales from the olla. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove the cap. We're gonna put it on low, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I did go ahead and add some leaves on the top. They're gonna have like a brown, and you're just gonna go ahead and take them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out 2 of them. The way that you check if they're ready is it's pretty much that they're already soft and they're not like too like moist. It's more like a piece of cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out 2 of them, just like that, and I will show you guys once how I prepare. For the tamales, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the leaf like that, and like that. So remove that, and now we're gonna go ahead and start off with adding our sour cream. This is definitely optional, but I do add sour cream. And then after the sour cream, we're gonna go ahead and add tortilla cheese. This is my favorite cheese to add on to my food. And then last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and add salsa. And I did make green salsa just because it's one of my favorites also. So I just go ahead and add that. So pretty much this is how my tamales look. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and I hope you guys definitely try this at home. It is a simple recipe that you guys will definitely like. It's just a little bit of work with the masa, but other than that, it's just a simple, easy, and delicious meal. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And then this is how my tamales ended up looking. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Look how soft they are.